drop down there and come down.
Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite clique about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power. It might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all try and figure out what the Van see. You never know. To rock with Slut Gang CEO, the mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go.
The grown man clique. 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 The grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
The grown man clique. 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 The grown man clique.
Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go. Now let's go.
Yo, what it is, it's 8:05. You know what time it is. It's the Grown Man Clique. I'm your boy, Richie Rich. My man right here.
Mate, what's good?
And we got Jay back there doing some technical shit. You know what I mean? Like, he getting it together. And we sit here next to the lovely, say your name, please.
I'm Ruby Rose.
Rose in the building. We ain't got no claps. What's going on?
Oh, yeah. See, that's why you got Harry else doing this shit instead of you, Jared.
Come on.
In the background, as usual, we got Miss Sheila and Michelle running the boards, the cameras, and all that good stuff. Hit the clapping.
Dream team
Yeah.
in the building. So, mate, what you been up to, bro?
Back on daddy duty, yo. School, drop offs and pickups, some gigs here and there. You know,
I feel you.
not much. Just trying to get this money, pay these bills, feed these babies.
Yeah. What about you, Miss Ruby? Tell the people who you are.
Well, I'm a Towson University student. I go to school for pre-nursing right now. I also act on the side right now.
Okay.
I worked with Carltaise last winter, and that was nice, and we'll bring the show back up, so that's going to be really cool. And I did a show at my school in New York. I went to the new school, so.
Okay. What was that show about?
It was basically like Everybody by Brendan Jacobs Jenkins. The whole like bread and butter of the play, it's meant to be about like how when we die, we don't take any of our material possessions or like any familial relationships, romantic relationships like that with us. So we have to be focused on, living well and treating other people well and that sort of thing.
Okay. How long have you been acting?
Ooh, 2 years.
2 years?
Yeah.
What brought you to acting?
I always had a love for theater. I had been going to plays and seeing shows for a long time.
Okay.
But I didn't really think that acting was in the cards for me because I was really, really shy.
Mm.
Once I went to high school, I started doing makeup art actually for my school's theater group for their little like haunted houses. And I did a bit of acting for that as well. And I started to realize, like, oh, I have a talent for this. And I started to really enjoy being seen and enjoy the performance of it all. And so once I went to school, I was going to go to school for theater, but I had originally planned to just be behind the scenes doing like makeup and costumes. But I decided to audition for a play just to do it, just to put myself out there. And then I was in Everybody, and it was super exciting and fun, and I just fell in love with it.
All right. What's your favorite movie?
Ooh, my favorite movie. Ooh.
Or play?
Okay.
I can see it in her eyes.
Oh, shit.
Well, for my favorite play, I would have to say...
Grease.
No.
That's nobody's favorite play.
It was, I saw it recently, actually. It was John Wilkes Booth, One Night Only. I saw it at Baltimore Center Stage. I volunteered at Baltimore Center Stage for since I was in high school.
Oh, wow. My wife volunteered for them, too.
Oh, very cool. So I volunteered for them, and I went and I saw it, and it was like the best thing that I had seen at Baltimore Center Stage. Best play I've seen, period. I loved it. I saw it like 3 times. John Wilkes Booth, One Night Only. It was really, really good.
You have to do the shot president?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Listen, when he does.
Oh, that was Jerry who just came on and left again.
Yes.
It was Jerry.
Hey, Pastor Jerry.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk more about the productions coming up when the rest of the team get here. They running a little late, but they gonna come. So we're gonna have a full packed show. But this is the Grown Man Clique. Okay.
All right. So we need to go and do this thing like we normally do. So we're going to toast to a good show. So everybody grab what you love to drink the most, put it in the sky, wave it from side to side to a good show. Clink, clink. Drink, drink. High quality H2O. So
Went around my buddy.
I know, I saw that.
What's up to you? What you been up
Yeah. What I've been up to, I have been busy. The last week, Tracy Renee, she had her 50th birthday party.
to? She 50?
Yeah.
Dang.
But she said hello to you. She said she sent you the invite, but you said you did were going to be busy that day. She also said some, you know, she had an amazing party. She changed like 4 times. It was crazy. It was, you know, she did 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And so she changed like 4 times. That was great. Just this past weekend, Sunday, I shot with Malcolm Staples, that incredible designer that I work with. And he did an amazing job with the pieces. And I was working with a new model, Sarah. She was amazing. It was really, I mean, it was just cool to see, like, he also had this new makeup artist with him. I forgot her name. I'm so sorry. Right now, I'm a little flustered, if you can't tell, because I've been thinking that everything that I did for the show was done, because when you have guests, you send the guest the link as soon as you make it. And, you know, usually you get the links as soon as I make it. So when I sent out the links, I thought I sent it to everybody, but I only sent it to the guests who were going to be on the show. So pretty soon you're going to see Grizz, you're going to see Jay, you're going to see Javan and all them pop in, because, you know, I was a little tardy today.
Okay.
And Van.
Oh.
So,
That's
but
not gonna be on. He doing something with the house.
Got you.
Put that in the group.
oh, he did.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, you won't see Van. Okay. Let's see what else. I'm gonna say that for Flowers and Powder. But yeah, it's just been a busy week. You know, just taking care of biz, doing what we got to do. We got some messages in the peanut gallery from Eric. What's up, Eric? What did he say? Hello from the peanut gallery.
Eric, what's good?
Much love, everybody. Was good. Much love to you, Eric.
Good job, T.
So, let's see. Who else? Is there anything else I can think of that I worked and did this week? Oh, today. First of all, I forgot about this. Misha, happy birthday. Misha is one of the photographers I work with on the small company that I work with when I do my freelance jobs. And she came in today and she shot one of my models that I work with. So she came in for her birthday and I set up a shoot for her. So happy birthday, Misha. And it was a great shoot. Also joining the stage is Jay Nicole. What's up, model extraordinaire? How you doing tonight, Jay?
Hey y'all, hey, I'm cooling.
I'm sorry, I was tardy on the link. That was my fault. I thought I had sent it to y'all.
I was cooking anyway. I needed a second.
Okay, cool. So
Before I forget, though.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, baby. It's my girl's birthday today.
Jasmine's birthday, that's right.
Happy birthday.
She's sweet right now. I don't know how she got there, but she is.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
Already.
Stupid.
Already.
It ain't even been 10 minutes yet.
Hey, man.
Anyhow, I think that was about it for my week, and I think it was a pretty productive week. You know, always here for Mass Creations, making sure stuff goes off without a hitch, making sure all the equipment and everything for all of the artists that work here have a place that's, you know, ready to go when they walk in the door. So let me think. All hearts and minds are clear.
Yeah.
All right, let's go to the next segment. Y'all know what it is. That's right. It's the segment of the show that you all come in for. It's Flowers and Powder. If you're new to the show, true to the show, just don't know what to do with the show, Flowers and Powder is this. We give you flowers for things that you have done to or people that you love or anything that has happened that's been positive, you give them flowers. But if somebody is driving in front of you 15 miles an hour in the fast lane on 95 and you're 10 minutes already away from your destination and you're 5 minutes late, you could give them a very good slap in the face and give them some powder. You can do it like LeBron, throw it up in the air, and then, but you give them powder. So as we do, we go around the room. If you have some flowers or powder to share, please wave your church finger in the air and let me know. No flowers? Okay, go right.
I'm gonna give flowers to my niece who came in the clutch and got my girl looking right for her birthday.
Okay.
I appreciate you, Niecy. You know who you are. I love you. I got flowers, of course, to the gang, always. Giving love, always. I got flowers to, of course, myself. Because I'm just awesome.
You're just a hell of a guy.
I'm just like,
A hell of a guy.
yeah. I got powder for myself too.
Okay. Who's the power?
I got powder for myself because I literally almost forgot to get my girl a gift.
Oh.
Right. But it wasn't because I forgot her birthday. I was so focused on the kids and I heard something.
Mm-hmm.
It slipped my mind. It slipped my mind.
Mm-hmm.
So
Wow.
I did the breakfast thing, I did the dinner thing, and I made sure she was good.
Okay. That's
But
what's
a lot of goddamn money. But I mean, she was good. So
All right.
powder and flowers to me.
I was gonna say
All right.
I got kids, so it's like they don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like, so like I was focused like you gotta do something for your mom.
And forgot that you got to do something for their mom. Wow.
She's asleep right now.
Okay. That's a good time to say this story. Okay. Well, I have some flowers. I have some flowers for the person that I give the most flowers to in my life, and that's my wife, Sheila. Sheila, this week did some great stuff for me. She held me down. And this is the one thing. It's like sometimes when I don't even have a flower, she makes a flower for me to give her flowers. So, you know what you did this week, Sin Sweet, and it was amazing, and I'm always appreciative of you. So thank you so much.
You nasty shit. You nasty.
It wasn't even like that this time. It wasn't even like that this time. But
This
you know,
time.
I'm gonna be honest.
But
We are a marital couple
The
of
marital bed
38
can't
plus
be
years.
defiled.
That the marriage bed cannot be defiled. That is correct. But I have powder, and I don't give out. When it comes, it comes. But I got a powder because, as everyone knows, Mass Creation Multimedia is inside of a building that's attached to a body shop. My studio has been here for over 5 years in this location. There's one problem that has always been a problem with the studio, and that is the fact that the studio has a leakage problem when there's bad weather, such as snow. When there's snow, the people bring the cars in to the body shop, and the people in the body shop who have been instructed by the owner of the body shop, please knock the snow off before you go into the body shop because we have a leakage problem into Jerry's studio. So today I was here in my office, never even came in the studio because I wasn't thinking that anything was wrong.
Mhm.
So one of the young lady, Misha, I said, who was here earlier, she comes and gets me and she's like, Jerry, your studio's leaking. From the wall in the back till 10 feet out to almost to the edge of the background that we're on now, there was water on the floor. Someone actually moved a car or two and left the snow on it, and all the snow melted and all of it came in here. Even when the guy came in to clean it up and shop vac it out, he said they should know that you are not supposed to enter the studio like that with or enter the
Right.
shop with all this snow in the car.
Right.
So to the lazy guy in the shop who came in, drove the car in, did not clean it off, caused the I'm saying it was like a river of Jordan up in here. He caused a river Jordan into my studio, and that was not necessary. All he had to do was follow the proper instructions. But he gets the powder, and I was so upset because that added to the work that I had to do, and that's probably why I forgot a couple things. So there you go. So right now, I want to just stop because I think we're all hearts and minds are clear. Did you have any powder, Jay?
No, I'm actually cool. I was on vacation. I have nothing for no one.
Okay.
I want to ask Jay, how did you feel about what happened to in Mexico? How did that affect you?
Hey, yeah.
I heard they got your right hand man. I'm sorry about that. Okay, you go ahead.
All right.
To be
Here we
honest,
go.
I
Inside
didn't
joke.
know anything about it. I wasn't on social media at all. When I was off, I was off.
You might want to check your inventory. I'm just saying.
She went cold black.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Call your peoples.
So now that we've got our guests starting to arrive, we're going to reset the show, and I'm going to play our show commercial for today. And when we come back, we'll be entering our show topic for the night.
Yeah, must be 8:05. Okay, it's Monday night. Time to start your week right. Favorite click about to blast the mic. Knowledge is power, it might get you flowers. If you say some stupid ish, you gon' get hit with some powder. And these four be getting wilder. Shooter of the year, my guy Scott T. And we all trying to figure out what advanced see. You never know. To rock with Slut Gang CEO, the mass creator, the man with the flow. So if you ain't lame, sit back, relax, and be entertained. It's the grown man clique. The grown man clique. Now let's go. Yeah. Must be 8:05. Yeah. Must be 8:05.
All right. We are back live at 8:15, 8:20, whatever it is right now. But we are sitting here with part of the cast from the show that Mr. Carltaise Ransom is one of the co-writers and producers of. And we're sitting here with Derek, and we're sitting here with Ruby, as well as the GMC. Welcome to the Grown Man Click podcast today, man. How are y'all doing?
Thank you for having us.
Definitely a pleasure. So if you don't know anything about my story, I grew up in the theater and I grew up in arts. And a lot of people in the city know my family because they know my brother. My brother and his wife are prolific actors and actresses in the city.
Yes,
and my brother's an amazing technician as well. So he works with Arena, he works at Coppin. So everybody has seen their faces, so they know, the moniker. But I started off in the theater, and I also am a musician and everything. So I had a lot of different hands in the pot. So I still help over at Arena Players, but I'm not an actor anymore. I haven't done anything since my wife made me be in her movie.
Oh.
But it was a wonderful experience. But tonight, we want to talk about your production that you have coming up, and the name of your production is
Between Us.
Between Us. And what I want to do is I want to play a quick snippet that he has been so lovely to send to me in advance, so I can give y'all a brief look at what's going on in the play.
We're supposed to keep fighting. We can't let black and white people be divided. We're supposed to keep forgiving and turning the other cheek.
We can go to sleep.
I hit my ear so soon. Way too early. Way before I ever should be. I just wanted to have fun in the playground by the house I used to live in. That I used to live in. Oh God, please!
I'm so scared and confused.
I miss my family, and things really don't seem to be getting any better out there.
But there's your answer, baby. Bring your behind back home where you belong.
It's not that easy.
Why not?
Trey, we haven't been together as husband and wife for years. I need to bond with my son and make sure that he knows that he's the most important thing in my life.
We the chosen ones. We can't go to sleep. Just trying to have fun. I'm a kid at heart. You know that already, big bro. Yeah, I know. But look at you, a grown man eating Skittles. Hey. Back up off the Skittles. Good things you enjoy? Nothing to do with age. Come on, LeBron, man. Make that shot, man. We can't go to sleep.
All right. That's a lot to unpack, man. So,
Yeah.
but when you started with this project, what was the impetus for you to get started writing it, and what motivated you to get it to the point where it's been produced?
Well, actually, I started a Black Playwright contest back in like 2018,
Mm-hmm.
2017. And the production that won got a lot of popularity from people. And we wanted to do it again, but it's like every time we wanted to do it, we had to go through the other person. And every time we wanted to do it, she wanted to make more changes to the play. Even though the play was fine, people loved it the way it was. So I said, why don't we write our own play, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm all about using the arts. We entertain too, but I also want to use the arts to empower the Black community,
Right.
and to wake us up about different things. So we started writing this play. I came up with the premise, and we built from there, myself and Tamika, who should be online. She said she was going to come on.
Well, if she clicks in, it will definitely populate, and I'll bring her up on stage.
Yeah, so we wrote a play. The play, it pays homage to a lot of different people who have lost their lives to so-called white supremacy, which is really under the guise of inferiority, really.
Mm-hmm.
And so this play pays homage to Tamir Rice and Trayvon Martin, Breonna Taylor, and several other people, Breonna Taylor and Ahmaud Arbery,
Mm-hmm.
Fannie Lou Hamer, several people, Tatiana Jefferson.
Right.
And so in this play, we give them a voice that they never got to have when their lives were taken.
Right.
And this play is also about showing us a different way that we could have if we weren't living under this system. Because in this play, it shows a family that's living in an all-Black town,
Mm-hmm.
where they run everything,
Mm-hmm.
where Black people run everything. We have our own hospitals, our own government, our own judicial system, and so forth. And so in the play, you have some other family members that still live in what we call the Matrix.
The regular populace.
Yeah. And they come over to the party because it's celebrating their mother's birthday. And of course, when they come over, some of the people who live there still love it there.
Mm-hmm.
And so there's some conversations that ensue from that.
Right.
There's a character in the play that's, for lack of a better term, I don't like to use the word, but some people might call the character the C word, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Colored?
No,
No.
you don't know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
No.
See you next time.
Should I say it?
I can see it.
Do you know the name of this
Yeah,
podcast?
yeah.
The Grown Man Clique podcast.
We call them coons. They're called coons.
No, it's not cussing. It's not a coon.
Oh, that
A
one.
fan.
That one.
Because we spell it with a K.
Well, that's
I get what you say.
No, but cool. I got. Well, the whole idea is you're not calling someone that name. Just like most people know that I don't use that word that begins with, and not even
Right.
to say something endearing to someone who I've known for years.
Yeah.
It's not in my vocabulary. It's not my lexicon. So
The only time
I
I've ever really used it is when I'm in a play or something.
Yeah.
And I have to say it in a play.
Right.
I use it when it's appropriate. You're a fucking cool. You're a cool.
Well.
Continue.
Teray,
I told you you're gonna be fine here. I
Well,
told you. You got a lot of support
I
here.
don't care what Teray says, they can't say it. Okay, because Teray was out there talking about white folks can say that word. They call black ICE agents that word.
Yeah.
No, they cannot.
Yeah.
They cannot do that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah.
Oh, it's crazy because I got my car from that place.
Coon. You stupid.
Richard,
They treat you right.
That's
Sure.
felt
Yes.
Jay is gonna come up here and slap you. But you
I
had
know
one
what's away.
part of the video, and you also told me about it when we talked, about you coming on, and it was a part of the young man playing almost like an infant state.
Yeah.
Can you elaborate on that and why that was so important to getting the play to the point where it's
Well,
going to be?
in the play, Tamir Rice, the real Tamir Rice, he was
Correct.
killed when he was like 12
12.
years old. When a cop just rolled up on him and shot him. Didn't even try to talk to him. He was just playing with a toy gun. He was playing with a toy gun
Right.
on the playground, and the white cop just rolled up and shot him like pretty much 5 seconds after he got out of the car. He didn't even try to talk to the boy.
Right.
And so in this play, Tamir is a grown man.
Mm-hmm.
He's grown. He's 34 years old, but he's a kid at heart. So he's running around in the play, playing with paper airplanes and toy guns and stuff like that. And
Because he never had the chance to
he
grow
never
up.
had a chance to grow up. So I get emotional about this stuff, right?
Yeah.
But Tamir in the monologue, he starts off as a young boy, scared
Mhm.
and confused of what's just happened to him, why he's no longer in his body.
Right.
And then in the middle of the monologue, he becomes an angry grown man.
Right.
And he expresses how he feels. And by the time you get to the end of the monologue, he's back to being a little boy again. So, and in the monologue, he says, you tell me to grow up, but then you prevent me from doing so.
Right. So let's go to the actors. So Derek, what role do you play in the production?
Hello everybody. I'm Derek J. Derek John King. I play Ahmad, based on Ahmad
Marbury.
I believe this is actually the 6-year anniversary of his death today. So
Really?
Rest in power to him.
Wow.
Yeah. So I play Ahmad. He's a high school track athlete, and this is actually my father in the play.
Mhm.
And so I live with him in Melanation, and my mom actually lives in the Matrix. What is
In
my
the
mom?
Matrix.
Yeah, my mom lives in the Matrix, back in that other land that he was discussing. And so we all try to come together as families do, and it's kind of like the two sides are like pulling us away, and we just got to find a way to come back together, to have that powerful black family unit, and put whatever it is we have aside. So
Yeah, in the play, I tied everybody together, like I made the character based off of Ahmad. I made him Trayvon's son. 'Cause
Wow.
Trayvon is grown in this play as well,
Mhm.
and he has a teenage son.
Mhm.
And I play Ahmad, right?
Okay.
And I play he plays the Ahmad. I play Trayvon.
Trayvon.
So Trayvon has a monologue in there as well,
Mhm.
talking about basically, why are you following me? I have every right to breathe without you in my face.
Right.
Because George Zimmerman was following him around, and targeting him. So that's what you wanted to say something.
Well, what I was going to do is I was going to go to Ruby and ask her about her role and who she plays and what she found the most interesting part of the character.
I play Brianna. So my name is Rose Kamodzi. I play Brianna. And what I found to be the most interesting about her character would probably have to be found in her like duologue, I think that's what you call it, with Fanny, and their interactions. Basically, in the Matrix, martial law had been called, and so they were concerned and worried about like the state of things, and So I had originally played a different character, and then I moved on to Brianna later. And so while I was reading over that portion of the production, I was thinking about how I would act as Brianna in that situation, and a major motif and something that really happens over and over again in that duologue is we say we're sick and tired of being sick and tired. And the way that I always saw that scene would be me, who is, the younger person, kind of comforting Fanny, who is, my mom, in that situation, because in my mind, Fanny would be a lot more weary and a lot more distraught, and I would be more focused on trying to act as a source of protection and hope and resilience in the situation. And yeah, Brianna is an homage to Breonna Taylor, and she's tired all throughout the play. And she's sleepy, and she even brings up how it's not even safe to sleep while Black, and I think those are really powerful parts in the play. And so I kind of want to bring forward this I don't know, trying my best to be strong for my family members in a trying time.
Cool. She is so well spoken. I love that. So, are you in high school?
No, I'm in college.
College. Where do you go?
I go to Towson.
All right, TSU Tigers. I'm up there a lot. I do a lot of performances up there, recording them. So yeah, cool. And your major?
Pre-nursing.
All right, cool. Give a shout out to TSU. So there's a couple other scenes that you had me that you sent to me that I want to go into, but I want to change the narrative a little bit and not just make this all about the play, but also about theater and arts in this area, because we've been talking, and I've been talking to other creatives, and my wife is a creative producer, director. She does stage plays, movies, everything, and it's this interesting dynamic that I seem to navigate my way through, and I see that a lot of people have been having an issue with it. And I just want to ask, and it may even be a question that you guys can answer as well. Do you feel that there's a level of gatekeeping in the Baltimore arts community when it comes to getting your productions seen, the actors that you think would help propel it to another level, the actual production facility that you may want for your venue? Or are there things that just seem like, we see it in Hollywood all the time. There are major gatekeepers in Hollywood, just like I said on the commercial. But we live in a small arts community that actually spills out all over the country. We have some of the most ingrained actors, actresses, writers, producers, directors in this community. And I think that part of the problem is that when you have that many people trying to do something different in the same area, they want to hold on. And they want to keep. And you can't survive in an arts community doing that, because you're going to get the same people coming to your shows. You're going to get the same amount of contact and energy from the people that know you and know your shows. And you'll never expand past that one dimension. It's not, everybody thinks they're going to be the next Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry didn't stay in one place. So what do y'all feel about that? Is there gatekeeping in this community right here in Baltimore? And be honest.
Of course, hell yes, there is.
Yeah.
Especially when you're doing something different, especially when you have the guts to do something different and not just do the same old stereotypical stuff over and over again. We're doing stuff that a lot of people won't take a chance on doing because they just want to go along to get along, and they just want to get that check. So they're not going to say anything to upset the powers that be, the so-called powers that be. And I have ran into that. I ran into that not just with the theater thing. I ran into that even with people allowing me on their podcast or stuff like that. They don't want to talk to me because I'm not doing the same old, right? So they'll shut me out of things. You know, I'm not going to say her name, but there's somebody who that hosts a local show that's on one of the main channels here. And she has had a lot of people in there that I know. And I know a brother who now works for the same station, but he used to work for WJZ. And he's used to have me on his show. And he's actually invested in a couple of my films, Mr. Kai Jackson. So he told me about
I got a funny story.
Kai Jackson is a cool guy. So there is someone who now hosts a show who he reached out on my behalf to her, right? Because he believes in what I'm doing. And she didn't bother to hit me back, you know, and I hit her back. I hit her up. She didn't contact me back either,
right?
You know, and I do know that they're gatekeeping because she's had several people on her show that I know, and they're always buddy. She's had them on her show several times, actually. The same people on her show several times, but she will never have me on there because I'm doing something that's different. I'm doing something that's bold.
You know, but you know what's funny is me and my wife had to break the narrative, and we decided that we were not going to be part of any community. What we were going to do was going to be independent, and that way anybody from any of these other communities who wanted to do something would be accepted and would be appreciated in our company and in her company. Because believe it or not, we work autonomously. Like when she's ready for a production, she books a meeting with me in my studio so that we can map out what we're going to do for her production company. We are not a team. And this was one thing with the gatekeeping and all. And what started closing doors is they thought that if they got Sheila, they automatically got me. And if they got me, they automatically got Sheila. And that's not the case. We are independent. Her company is Boz Productions, mine is Mass Creation Multimedia, and we are not the same. And, you know, once that started happening, we started to see doors start to come together. And we like, okay, we know how to open doors, make them ourselves, make new doors. And do you think that part of that energy for the gatekeeping and all is preventing artists from being seen on a level where they are going to be noticed and going to have some traction in the industry? And before you answer that, I need to welcome my brother, the man, the myth, the legend. He hosts the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast every Wednesday night. And when you say sophisticated, you have to be sophisticated. You have to be knowledgeable, because he also is known as Diarra's Teddy. And he had a big paw. And if you come on his show the wrong way, you will get smacked with that big paw. Look in that camera right there. See? Thank you so much for coming in, Mr. Sophisticated Grizzly. How you doing? I saw you came in, but the conversation was so good, I didn't want to interrupt it. So,
no, never that.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, like, those doors, making your own doors. And do you think that, you know, the doors, you know, and all the gatekeeping is keeping artists? Because I can't wait to see her on stage, just from talking to her and her energy. And then Derek and his energy, just from that little bit, you can tell an artist when you meet an artist, especially on the level that we're on. And I can't wait to see what they do with your words. So what do you have to say? And you guys can answer the questions as well. I don't try to, you know, direct the narrative. I want you guys to tell what y'all feel as well.
I would say that I take what I do very seriously. And like the first time I ever heard the actor, the original actor who portrayed Tamir, when he, because, you know, I've dealt with a lot of people, like sometimes they drop out and stuff like that because they can't handle it. So this particular actor, he actually had gotten the role like 2 weeks before. He was like, let me pray about it and everything. So he prayed about it and he was down with it. And so he only had like 2 weeks to learn this role. And so when he finally got it into his brain and, you know, memorized it, I really felt it, right? To hear my words come to life like that. And it made me cry, honestly, right? I take this shit seriously. Right. So Yeah. What was your question again about that
Unless I
gatekeeping?
can, I just
Go ahead, Derek.
I definitely believe that there's some gatekeeping, but I also believe in like abundance. And one thing I've noticed is that the Baltimore acting community is fairly small, but I've met like so many great people who have definitely helped me push me out of, like you said about not, even putting myself in, even though I'm here physically, allowing myself, my talent, and everything to take me, where I want to go. So I definitely think there is some level of gatekeeping. But I have so much faith in myself and but people I work with that I don't think it will ever stop anything.
And see the whole idea. And this is what happens with gatekeeping comes cliques.
Yeah.
And once you got through the door of the gatekeepers, you become part of the clique. And only those who say, I am not going to be limited to that one thing. I'm not going to be limited to that one style. I'm not going to be limited to that one energy. And you have the skill and you have the passion and they need you when they can get you.
Absolutely.
Then you can break out of those gates and keep working and they're always going to invite you back in. Because I've seen it.
Right.
And even what
and
you
let me
was
say,
talking
I don't
about,
let anybody stop me either.
Right.
even what you was talking about with whoever, you don't need it.
I know.
Like, it's an old saying. You build it, they will come.
You say what?
Right?
You
Just-
build it and they will come.
Oh
you
yeah.
build it, they will come.
And can you build yourself a little bit closer to the stage so you'll be on screen? Because you are way off of screen
I
left.
want to block her.
Yeah.
You know,
There you go.
big boy.
You were getting ready to say something, Ruby. What was it?
Oh, I was just going to piggyback off of what you were saying about like, cliques and, diversifying what you do. Cause I feel like I have some skin in the game because I do multiple things. I'm a multimedia artist. So I paint, I sew. I actually just went to a tailoring workshop, 2 days ago. And I really enjoyed it. And, I'm still very new to the Baltimore art scene. I really started auditioning outside of school in June last year, and that's when Carltaise and I first met because I had auditioned at Arena Players. And at least from my perspective, I've been feeling very empowered. I've been feeling very much like encouraged to continue to audition and put myself out there. I've been really enjoying working with Carltaise and Melanin Manor, and I've done a reading with Spotlighters as well, and I enjoyed that. And just being able to meet so many talented artists in Baltimore and getting to hear their stories and where they're coming from, it's really made me feel inspired. And I think that's really the thing for me, just being around people who inspire me has felt very, very great.
Well, just from an artist who has been in the Baltimore community a long time, listen to the ones that are instructing. Don't listen to the ones that are destructing.
Say that
because
again.
there's a lot of them.
Yeah, say that again.
Listen to the ones that are instructing and not the ones that are destructing, because what they want to do is they want to limit access. They want to make sure they got you. They want to make sure you're working with and for them. So they may paint a picture of what it's like on the other side of that reading rainbow that ain't true.
Right.
Because they felt a certain way, because they didn't feel appreciated or something. They will then make someone else seem less than.
Right.
So you got to make sure that you don't buy into it. It's just like in the photography community. There are people who say, oh, don't work with that photographer. I don't like his. You could walk into that same photographer and never experience a minute of that energy.
Absolutely.
Because usually it's just like in a theater. What you give, you get.
Right.
And so, always be careful, because I've heard stories about actors and people that I have met face to face, and I'm like, you lying. I say, I've been there with them, in stage, on stage, behind stage. I mean, I've worked tech, I've worked on you're lying. That was what you wanted to portray of them. So, like I said, the instructors, the ones that are critiquing with love, and not to make you less than what they need from their daughter or their son or ingenue actor that they're trying to promote.
So is the gatekeeping coming from your content matter? Because we talking about like things that are happening to black people, real life things. It's not like what I've seen even with Tyler Perry. It's that kind of same recipe of these characters where it's like the worst thing that happens to black people all in one script. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to real life situations that will empower black people where you can, like you said, you're giving a voice to these people after they've already passed. So
That's so funny because I was watching a movie with Sheila. I told her the end of the movie 5 minutes in.
You talking about his new movie?
No, not that movie. I haven't seen that movie. I'm not a Tyler Perry fan. I don't have a problem with what he does. That's what people love. That's fine for you. But it was some movie. It was my wife is an avid movie watcher. She watches the good, the bad, the indifferent. She's learning. She's a director, so she wants to see.
Which one was it, Sheila? Which one was it?
Do you remember the movie? It was like I told you the end of the movie, like 5 minutes in.
Was it Grease?
No, I hadn't seen it.
Tamika still hasn't gotten on yet.
Huh?
Tamika still hasn't gotten on yet.
No, I'm looking. Everybody will populate on the bottom of the screen. So right now we just have 4 people down there. Malcolm's List. And whatever that movie was, I really figured it out in like seconds because there's a certain pattern to black movies.
Yeah.
And if you see 3 or 4 signature things, you know, this is going to happen to that person, that's going to happen to this person, and this person is married to that person.
But what I will say, like to your question, right? It's more of a popular. It's not. I wouldn't say it's a content thing.
It's not a content.
It's more of a popularity thing. People just like who they like for some reason. Like.
And if you catch them young enough, Derek, Ruby, you can kind of finagle them into being that mindset to stay with you because they feel like they're
that comes from them having that same content. Like think about that era where a lot of these black writers came out with all these books and this Killer Pimp this, Killer Pimp was that. It's literally the same shit. No, not just the soul. Not just the soul. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it's like you didn't read that book, did you? Because you totally not in the right. So, but maybe I was thinking maybe it's that because y'all talking about some real things that happen to real black people. You know what I'm saying? And you put it in a place where they're being able to speak for themselves. Even though they have passed. So you're creating like what would they say? And since we have that shared experience being black folks and dealing with Babylon more or less, you know what I'm saying? So it's like we kind of can put ourselves in those situations and kind of figure out what they're gonna say. So is it that kind of content as opposed to like you just, what's the new thing that he got on Netflix where it's a family, they got like this multi-billion-dollar company.
Beauty in Black.
And I'm like, I watch it because my wife watch it, and I'm like, damn, y'all niggas getting money and y'all still on some nigga shit. Like it's just,
it's easy.
You can't not make money off of it.
It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's the easiest thing to make money
That's
off
what
of.
like
and they're gonna take the easy way out.
Yeah,
just like I'm gonna keep it real. Star Trek, first black captain, the young lady who just I forgot her name. Do you know what she started off as on that show? A criminal.
A prisoner.
Mm-hmm.
A what?
She was a prisoner. She was a what do you call it? Somebody who was a mutant.
Traitor. She was a traitor. They called her a traitor.
Yeah.
So even though she ascended to the highest ranks in Starfleet, she started off as a criminal. Because we can't make it. Can't make it without a vindication story, without a validate something.
Hold up, though. We had the one black dude who played
Benjamin Sisko.
Yeah.
Yes.
But his shit just stayed in space. He ain't go nowhere.
They ain't let him go nowhere. They didn't give him a ship and nothing. They just gave him a space station. Keep your black ass right there so we know where you at.
I'm not a Trekkie, so I don't know what y'all talking
about. I understand that, but the whole idea is the narrative stays the same.
No, his voice was.
No, he was black, yo.
That man.
Luke's daddy was black.
You play black.
That man-
Nigga, it's black. Yo.
So,
You ain't see the nigga under that thing, yo.
Yo, before we go though, we got a new guest.
Yeah. Otis.
Nice
Introduce
Introduce yourself.
Introduce yourself.
You came on the show.
Allow me to introduce yourself.
My name is Otis Williams. I'm sorry for my for being so tardy. I had online class, so
No, education comes first. What are you talking about?
Don't worry, we a black show.
yeah.
We started. Very
Well,
fucked up. We started late.
Yep, I started 2.8 seconds late.
Got here on that CP time.
Yeah.
You know, I'm in the last
College program time. That's what CP stands for. in my
Roger
book.
that. Yeah. So
I thought it was color people.
Yeah, we should. Some other shit.
No, he said he was in a class.
yeah.
It was online, yo.
Well, the campus was shut down today. That's a class.
Yeah.
The class was still online, but I'm studying computer science at Morgan State University.
Come on now.
Okay, here goes Tamika.
And then
Hello.
Hello, Tamika.
Good morning. Hi.
Can you do me a favor and introduce the young lady who just came on screen for us?
Sure. This is Tamika Addison. She's been my ride or die in theater ever since we started, the theater company a while back. She's an actress as well. She's a writer and director also. She's a very wonderful person. One of the best people
Look
I
at
know.
you.
And she's my co-writer on We Born Between Us.
All right. Welcome to the Grown Man Clique podcast. We're so glad that you got a chance to jump on, Tamika. I hear you're out of state right now. So,
I am. Yes. Hi.
right. So, I know, so I don't know this, so I'm just asking, are you from the Baltimore arts community or do you migrate to it?
I am born and raised Baltimore. Come on
Yeah,
now.
all right,
Born
thank
and
you.
raised.
Because-
Born and
because
raised.
I don't know how much of the show you had a chance to partake in before you jumped on the screen.
What
but
side of town you from? East or west?
I'm from Southwest Baltimore, Pigtown, born and raised.
okay, well, I didn't have to take you down. Good. But no, I was wanting to ask about the subject that we were talking about before you came up about the gatekeeping on the artists and artist structure in the Baltimore community and whether or not you felt like that it actually was a part of the success or failures of different things that you've been a part of.
Ooh, where do you want me to
To
go
tell
with
the
this?
truth. To tell the truth.
To tell the truth. Yes. Yes, it is a part. Yes, I've seen it. Yes, I've experienced it. I've dealt with it. And it is holding. It's like the crabs in the barrel syndrome is real. So there you go. There's so many production companies all over the city, and we can all get along. So many people transform from one production company to another, but people have their picks, they have their favorites, they support who they want, they don't support who they don't want. But the theater production people are just, it's a very small world, and we're 2 degrees of separation in Baltimore, and the people that have the power to make a difference choose not to, and that's the real.
But do we give them power they don't deserve?
A lot of times,
because look, 1 second, I'll let you go on. But what I'm saying is that do we allow them to manipulate our trajectory just because of the fact that other people know who they are? And then we just stand down.
We at the Carltaise Ransom Royal Hughes Melanin Manor African Ensemble Theater don't fit into that mold. We don't fit into that mold. So I need you to understand, coming in, we are very, very outspoken, very different, and very busy trying to change the narrative. So a lot of people do give people power that they oftentimes don't deserve. But over here in this house, baby, we a little bit different.
Hey, agree. No, but that used to be my line. In my house, That's
I
totally
definitely
different.
don't give them power, because if it was up to them, I would have stopped.
Right.
Because they try to get me to stop and do what everybody else is doing.
Right.
Right. We march to the beat of our own drum, and that's the problem with a lot of the people supporting us. That's why they don't, because we don't fit into that mold. We do things differently, and we try to do things differently because that is gonna make a difference. The children of today need to see a change, and the stuff that worked yesterday doesn't work today. It doesn't give them the empowerment that they need to move forward. And we're all about uplifting all of us, not just a pick. Somebody here, somebody there. We're uplifting all of us at one time.
Right.
One of the lines we have, because we need to get to him too, but one of the things we have with the play is we talk about this conversation that we always say we got to have with our children, all of our children, but particularly our sons.
Mm-hmm.
We always tell our sons that, make sure that you don't talk too loudly.
Mm-hmm.
If you run into the police, you got to basically tell our children to cower down.
Right.
To these people.
The living in two worlds conversation.
Yeah.
Right.
And shouldn't we should be taught of that.
Mm-hmm.
And so, in this play, it shows us having our own government, our own judicial system, where we don't have to put up with the crap. The stuff that we're actually putting up with right now.
Right.
Right. So that's what it's all about for me. People accuse me of.
But in that utopian society, the reason why it won't work is because we'll have too much.
Right.
I know what you're saying. We just have to protect.
That's a reality check for you.
But we have on Black Wall Street.
I know
all of the times that we brought when we have had that success,
they wouldn't leave us alone.
They burned us.
Yeah.
They drowned us. Mm-hmm. They got rid of us because the fact that we could do it without them is a scary and better. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, come on now, the Ring camera.
Yeah, well, we pretty much did almost everything.
They making all the money, but the black lady up in New York,
money, but we invented the cell phone, we invented the internet itself,
we invented the microchip that runs the cell phone.
All of that. We invented really what makes the light bulb work. We invented
the filament, yes.
GPS in the cell phone,
yes.
Yeah, the GPS, all of that. We invented the original telephone. It wasn't Alexander Graham Bell. It was really Lewis Latimer who invented that telephone. Invented the automobile too, as quiet as it's kept. We invented so many things that they take credit for, and they end up making the money off of,
Right. Indeed. Because they had the green to fill the dream, and we didn't, and that's why things get so out of place. And so, I mean, how you want to discover a whole country with people already living on it?
Right.
But think about it, brother. They invented something more powerful.
Did you say my favorite line already, bro?
Community.
We would be that fictional country called
I think
Wakanda. Wakanda was based on
we kept generations of white folks alive.
Proprietary information to ourselves and weren't flamboyant and kept it totally to ourselves. What we could become. That's what Wakanda was. It was like everything that we have here is based off of what we've done, and we don't need for you to have any of it. The problem is when they see, when it leaks out, when something happens where they have access.
Was that possible inspiration for creating that utopia to show the contrast?
Yes.
Because it's kind of what's that movie? With the women, they did that with the women. But they took over the U.S. and the Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah,
so that's kind of the same thing. So listen, you got little girls in your house. Watch it.
Yeah.
One little girl.
It only take one.
She wasn't little shit. She actually was jonesing on you. So I love her. So Otis, bringing you into the conversation, one of the questions I asked the actors that was part of the show, what is it? First, tell them what character you're playing, and what is it about that character that brings you home, brings you the energy that lets you know that it's a poignant or something that you lock onto in that character that helps you portray it.
I call my own character Carlton Hartnett. And of course, that's not the character's name, but it's
pretty much the total opposite of who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm in the trap. You know what I mean? I help inner city youth. Right? I work with kids. I do all of this stuff in my community to help build it. However, this character is the complete opposite. And so I found myself kind of tapping into very sad tropes of what we would consider like more Black Republican Trump supporter type. Something that you saw like from Carlton, something that you saw from Braxton.
That was you. Okay, I got you.
Yeah, and I'm more so like
you threw him out. On the video, right?
Right.
Oh, you
yeah.
I do my homework.
No, don't be coming for him like that. No, I'm just joking.
He's playing that character.
He's playing my older brother, who's also a sellout. And
Oh,
his friend
okay.
Is,
All right.
His friend is a sellout.
All right.
Right.
But
his friend is a sellout.
Yeah. But
and I have something to tell you about that too.
Okay.
But yeah.
But even
go ahead, Tamika.
But that role is pivotal in this play. We needed that role, and that's because you have to show that side of who some of these characters, who some of these people are. We needed him in the play, and a lot of people were reluctant to play that character. So you got to really act sometimes, and this is where you get to show who you are as an actor. You got to.
They say I live that character. People think I'm white before they meet me, when they hear me on the phone and different situations I've been in. Then when I walk in the door, they go, "Oh, hi." I'm like,
oh no!
Hello.
Close your eyes. Look, close your eyes for a second. Hello. Look. Hello. Welcome to Ryan Holmes, where we just fill every void that you have. I've been that voice for a long time, so I promise you, when they walk in the building, they're like, "Hi, I need to see Tamika." I was like, "I'm Tamika." No, the person I talked to on the phone. I am she. I promise you.
She is me. My wife had a line in her play, right? That was the line, right?
She's thinking I'm right
Yeah.
Nobody thinks so.
They think you may wear white sometimes during the year.
White.
Hey.
That's it.
Yeah, that.
Hey.
So, but now this is one thing, and I know like it's a big thing, especially in actors that are playing counter roles, things that mirror themselves. Is it easy for you to shed it once you're out of it? Once you're off stage, once the lights go down, is it a quick shed, or is it one where you work yourself out of it?
No, it's a quick shed. And I go back to being me. However, it's hard to put it on.
So the fight is the intro, right, and not the outro.
And I'll explain why. Because I portray somebody who I am not only the total opposite of, but I tap into a side of a trope of an African American male that I very much dislike.
Right.
And not only me, but us. But through that dislike is where I find the character. Because I want to tap into what I dislike, and I want to tap into what you all dislike.
Right.
I got a question.
Yeah.
From what you just said, right? Because you see something that you dislike in that character, right? Do you find understanding of why this character is the way they are?
You need a water.
I find it disconnect. I understand. It helps me understand the disconnect. You know what I mean? Because like we've all grown up a certain way. We all grown up around either our people. We've all grown up around like others who may not be our people, but we all share common interests, right? What happens to that brother who doesn't?
Right.
What happens to that brother who like may have grown up around our people, but wanted to identify with other people?
You got a job with the Supreme Court right now.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this, and this is because I didn't watch the whole movie. I fell asleep 7 minutes into it, maybe, but that is part of the new Tyler Perry movie. And that's why I think this new movie is connected with so many more people, because it's a little different. I will revisit this movie only because I'm starting to see other people connect to it. That means, and I saw them in that 7 minutes, I saw the message. I know immediately what it was about, but I want to see how it plays out now in his eyes, because the whole idea is that he's not he's not the person the role was written about. You know, like when you look at Tyler Perry and you look how this role of that this little boy was playing is definitely not him. And it's not like, you know, they say the Michael Jackson little boy in him showing what me and no, it wasn't like that. I think that it actually is a full character that he developed, and I want to see how good he did because, as I said before,
a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people don't want to give it a chance because it's different and it's not what they expect of Tyler Perry. But I enjoyed it. I had to get into it. I don't curse and I don't use vulgar language, so it was a little rough for me. But the messages were there, and in order to get some people's attention, that's what you have to do, because so many people are ignorant to so many things, and they want the vulgarity, they want the nudity, they need that in order to be entertained. And in order to entertain them, you have to be sneaky to educate people these days, because if it's not pretty and glittery, then they're not going to watch it. So he had to catch that audience that wasn't paying Tyler Perry any mind. So that's what he did. He's changing with the time. So I applaud him because he reached out and grabbed a whole nother audience that will now tune into Tyler Perry stuff. You know what I'm saying? Smart mind. Smart mind.
See, I saw him doing that on Beauty and Black because my wife watched it, and I watched it with her. So I know that there is that blackness that he attaches to get a certain demographic, and I saw that.
It's the nigga.
But when the movie starts off with him pontificating in colorful language,
right?
I knew this wasn't. I knew it wasn't the regular
typical
Tyler Perry movie.
The typical Tyler
I was
Perry.
like, oh, this is a little different. Because he done said, I'm not for, you know, I'm a cursor.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So if it does come out, I hope it doesn't.
It's fine. It's fine. I don't shy away from it. I just don't. You know. But it's fine. Be you. Do you.
I agree with you. I think he was smart by slipping in
black didactic.
Yeah, and not even that. Just the topic itself into a Medea movie. You know what I'm saying? You get the classic Medea audience, but you can still teach them something.
You stupid.
That you know they ain't really listening. You know what I'm saying? He's stupid.
That body blow. He's the body blow guy. You don't know anything about our podcast. He's the one who comes in with the body blow. You don't see it coming, but you feel it later.
He say stupid shit. Yeah. You think you're smart sometimes. Wow. But yeah.
But piggyback on what he was saying, you know, about how he's able to separate himself from the character, and he is able to work with that character, you know, because he thinks about how much he dislikes him or whatever. We recently had to get someone else to be his buddy. He is a buddy in the play. Who is worse than his character.
Right.
And he did a great job because he was in it when we first did it the first time. And but he told me that he can't bring himself to do that character anymore because he's very much pro-black. So it really bothers him to play.
I have a
that
problem
character
with that as an actor.
But yeah, but
as an actor, and we're gonna go. I'm gonna go.
He did a great job
as an actor. That and maybe the shed was the problem. Getting out of the role and connecting back with himself, and he didn't like that time because you know, especially if you're a method actor, that shed is really hard,
right?
Because like you developing a whole backstory for your character that has nothing to do with the play is what I did when I was acting. And I've actually, when I'm directing, I ask people, what do they eat for breakfast? Huh? What does your character eat for breakfast? What does that have to do with the play? There's no breakfast scene. Are you connecting with the character?
Right.
Because if you're not asking yourself the simple questions, does he tie his shoe crisscross applesauce or does he tie it bunny rabbit?
Did y'all watch Wonder Man?
I did.
I should watch it.
Wonderful.
Y'all should watch it.
Because but you know what I saw
as an
more
actor,
than
y'all should
anything
watch
else? I saw my son's struggles in Hollywood.
Your what?
My son's struggles in Hollywood.
Okay. Yeah.
Because my son is in Hollywood. He's an actor.
I'm
Joe,
sorry. What was the question? I didn't hear the question.
It's called Wonder Man. It's on Disney Plus.
Okay. No, I haven't seen that yet.
It's about a black actor who got superpowers, but the show is not about his
I want to commend him
superpowers.
still for doing it, but you know, I understand what you're saying
Mm-hmm.
about he should be able to separate himself from it. And
well, no, I didn't say that he should be.
Okay.
I said the shed must have been hard.
Yeah, it must have been hard.
And that's not me demeaning his acumen or anything. But
No, I
once
posted that
it's
already.
like when certain people attach to a role and become that role.
No, I didn't.
And the shed is too much, then they don't want to do that again. So I'm not saying in any way that he was less of a professional or anything like that. No, I'm just saying I can see that if that role was so anti of his character and his psyche, that it could have been a hard shed.
But also, you say you work with youth in like real life, right? Yeah, I would say I would, and I always say this to any actor: when you get a role, I think you should look for more of understanding than the disconnect that you have personally for the character, so you can actually, I mean, like, so you can have understanding, and that also is going to help you with the different youth personalities that you probably encounter on a daily basis and shit. Because I'm not an actor and I smack the shit out of people. So
Yeah, I definitely see it from that point too. Not to demean how you went about it, but I played Destiny originally, and I was originally a character who lived in the Matrix. Trayvon had left with Ahmad, and I stayed back, and then I reintroduced myself during the play. And the way that I really approached the character was to like really see things from Destiny's perspective, right? And that's the really interesting thing when we talk about characters like George and his friend, this aspect of like that they should be held accountable for their actions and the way that they harm those around them and those in their community, but also an understanding that we have kind of been growing like a pressure cooker almost, where we're being fed so many different messages and ideas about ourselves, and how it can sometimes be hard to not internalize it, right? It can feel easier to just go where the wind blows, and not that justifies the behavior. But specifically with my character really playing into that idea of like it may not be great in the Matrix, but like I had a life there, and I had a husband and a child. And
you were right.
Yeah,
she definitely can talk, because the way she just cursed and nobody noticed.
I cursed?
Did you?
Yeah, she said accountable.
Yeah. On this show, accountability is a curse word, because people don't. That's a whole. We just did that 1 week ago. Go back and watch the show from last week if you want to know about the whole thing. The curse word is accountability.
I ain't even saying nothing.
Yeah, I can't even go there, because we gotta do accountability part 2. That show was so amazing, but the whole idea is that that's a curse word to us on this show, because we experience so many levels where people aren't holding themselves accountable for their actions, their deeds, and how they move. And or I say it's accountability with an addendum. Like, yeah, it was my fault, but as soon as you but, it's no longer accountability.
Let's not go down this rabbit hole. Let's just back to
the play. So, are there any moments in the play? Because I don't want to show too much, because then they won't come. They didn't see it all. But are there any moments in this production that are aha moments for the audience, and you've heard it when you put it on? Like you've heard that audience gasp or that audience.
Yes.
I don't want you to tell me that moment, but I want you to.
I'm gonna share a
Go
moment
ahead.
that
Can I bring you?
a
I'm gonna
moment.
bring you all the way up, so you're the only one on, so nobody else will talk over you. There you go.
Ooh, snap. There are definitely moments that are aha moments. There's even a moment that was an aha moment for me while I was delivering my monologue. I delivering the monologue. I've read this play, I've written this play, I've done this, so I know what's coming up. But the night of the play, just the reality of what I was saying to the audience made me so emotional. The tears started flowing. It got so deep for me at that moment. And what people don't understand is that it's really different when you're we have a job as actors and writers and directors. We have a job. It's not only to entertain our audience, but it's to educate our audience as well. So if they don't leave with something, then we haven't done our job. We have to, at some point in time, every character needs to engage with the audience, and every single one of our characters. And I have to say this, and I'm not just saying it because I helped write this play, but every one of these characters has a moment to connect with the audience. And it was strategically done so that there's no small part in this play. I don't care if you only got 2 lines. Even the person that has like 4 lines has a message. And there are a lot of aha moments. A lot. Just sitting back on Zoom and listening to the play being read, there are so many aha moments that if you're not paying attention, you'll miss them. You'll miss them. I promise you.
Well, maybe I missed something. Where can we go see this play?
Well, this play will be actually at the Empowerment Temple, which is what's that damn address?
Primrose Avenue, right?
Primrose Avenue. It'll be on. It's 2 performances. It'll be Friday night, April the 10th at 8 p.m. and then Saturday at 6 p.m.
That's Kenzie's birthday.
Hmm?
Scott.
I think so.
And there is a ticket link. I don't know. I sent you the ticket link. Do you have it up?
Why y'all put me on blast?
No, so you
So
said
they
April
can.
the 10th.
Let me just tell you guys, they can still see you. Just keep doing what you're doing.
You said April the 10th at Empowerment Temple.
April the 10th and April the 11th.
April the 10th.
April the 10th at 8 p.m. and April the 11th at 6 p.m.
Y'all keep talking. Keep the show going. They can see you.
Did you tell them what we do after our play?
Well, we always do talk backs.
That we attend do.
We
Have you shared that?
What's the talk back?
Where the
A talk
audience
back is where, right, we allow the audience to ask questions and give comments. We don't have to wait for a review to come out. We find out how you felt right here and right now. And it's raw, it's real, it's right now. And I love it because they don't have to go home and write a review and remember how they felt. They know right now how they felt. So it just is, it makes it a little bit different because they become part of the play. They become part of the narrative because they're sharing what they receive from us. And if we did our job, then there are a lot of hands being raised. So all over the room, it might take a half hour, might take an hour. One of our talkbacks took like an hour and 7 minutes because so many people were so intrigued in what we were doing. So that's one thing that we do.
So do y'all have like when y'all do your talk backs, do y'all have hosts that just go to the audience and give a mic and they ask questions?
Yes, that's exactly what we do. Yep. Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. So how y'all feeling though?
Yeah, I mean, time is coming to. It's crunch time. You're less than what, 6 weeks away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crunch time. It's crunch time.
Who
Y'all
don't know
about to
their
see the
lines?
real.
There's somebody that don't know their lines. Ain't it? Who is? Don't say their name. Just pray for them. Pray for them. Pray for them. Because there's always that one person, and they don't know their lines.
Shut it up. Carltaise, don't you utter an initial, a sound, a word, or nothing. You hear me?
I've been in this game too long. I know there's always that one person, and you just go deep breath because I know they're going to be fumbling all over this. So,
but you know what? Because
keep going.
The difference with this play and the reason I love it, the scene itself, the stage itself, atmosphere itself, we're having a conversation. So a lot of times somebody else can pick up your line because we know the conversation now. So it's not like you have to monologue and you're some. Now everybody with the monologue is on point. You better believe that part. Everybody with the monologue is on point. But those little conversational pieces, we're not going to be quiet for more than 3 seconds and you ain't delivered your line. Somebody else done picked up your line. Don't even worry about it. But the audience will never know.
Yeah, like, I was about to say that. That's the best thing about plays.
It's not.
Nobody,
It's always different every time.
Nobody going to know.
Every single night.
Yeah. If it ain't different, then you're doing something wrong.
Amen. Amen.
We had an actor come up here said that they literally say something different every show. Just because they know the
So
audience.
there's the flyer for you guys. We got it up. It was in the commercial, but I just wanted to put it up there so that you guys could see it. If you don't know how to screenshot on your computers, it's Alt-Shift-S and then draw a box around it, and it'll automatically screenshot it.
Make sure you send it to me, JB, so I can put it up on the Grizzly.
Okay, we will definitely do that.
I just texted it.
It's been up there long enough, y'all can see it. So, but
You have it now. I'll
okay.
text it to you.
All right, let me go get it. But I'm trying to think. Anybody have any questions for the cast or crew or anybody that's here about the show or anything that I may not have touched on? Because I'm a thespian at heart, so I'm gonna go there. But if there's anything,
I don't know what
you're not to be shit. That's what he's talking about right there.
All I would say.
So the coon character you were referring to, is that this man or the friend?
He the junior coon.
He's junior coon.
He the junior coon.
His character has a friend that's worse.
Oh God. Listen, I feel you though. They get under my skin like something like nothing else. You know what I mean? I don't get it. But I got a
First
theory,
of all,
though.
y'all gonna stop coming for my husband like that. I don't care if he is. That's not a title that you will refer to him as. His name. No, I'm kidding.
We just referred to the character.
So y'all married on the play?
She got hot. Y'all better stop.
Husband a coon then.
Y'all better stop playing. No, but I do have, one thing I would love to say.
What's your character name?
Who, me?
Yes.
Tatiana.
You said you're his wife.
I'm a Tatiana. Is there a problem?
You're a Tatiana.
My name is a Tatiana. My name is a Tatiana. And he calls me Tati. Know that.
Okay,
but I got my husband. Even if he is a little bit whitewashed, he my man, and y'all not gonna be coming for him like that, okay? Okay.
And that's your character right there.
And then my character will let you know that I don't even want to be over there with him. I want to come over to the other side of the matrix because I don't like being over there, but because I'm supporting my husband, I am where I am. All right? All right.
She in character.
Don't call her husband a coon. Not in front of
you
her.
better not. Guess
ladies
what?
and gentlemen, that's called Insta character.
Look, behind every junior coon is a strong wife with a knife. Okay.
Strong wife with a knife. Okay.
Oh my God! You know what we're gonna do? The link is
I don't have anything to say
like
after
right
that one.
now. I'm posting that link up. We will post it in the Grown Man Clique page, and we'll also post it on my Facebook to make sure that link is available for you to go and grab tickets, because this is becoming an obstacle course of the mind to get it from my phone to the Gmail, because I'm on a different computer and I don't have all the access.
Hey, Grizz, you were saying something, Grizz?
The only thing I was saying is, you know what? I think what you guys are doing is amazing. It is not easy to do any kind of acting, or especially from what I've seen, because I ain't done it myself. Stage acting. All I can say is salute to you guys, and I'm proud of the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
No problem.
So he is an author, and he's also an amazing baker. He's also a sommelier, which is someone who has more fragrances that you can count.
Oh yeah, let us see that wall. I see that wall.
That ain't it.
I got a couple now.
Okay,
Listen.
that ain't it.
Nah.
No, we gonna give. We gotta
Forget
do
them
it.
cologne.
No, we gonna give it
Fuck
to
with
him.
them cookies.
It's like a shoe
Forget the
closet.
cookies.
All right, we bringing you
The
up.
cookies.
And my pie.
No, give them your latest, greatest fragrance right now.
Oh,
Latest, greatest.
Yeah, put me on.
Well, you got some shit for you.
That look like Versace.
Oh no.
Because you see, we got the whole 410 line right here.
What's that?
Yeah. See, he gonna have some stuff you ain't heard before.
Yeah,
you
I'm
ain't
about to
seen.
I'm about to walk into spring, y'all. So this is the
seen that
spring
one.
fragrance.
Ain't gonna be in Macy's, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No.
That's not in Macy's right there. You got to go online.
Are you coming to the play?
Review on it yet?
I could
Are
be
you
there.
coming to the play?
Yeah, I'll come there.
I'm gonna have to come. I'm gonna have to come find you and smell you. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna come find you and smell you.
You better bring some cookies with you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh,
Mace, there is. I do have a Corvette event coming up in May the 2nd. I have a Corvette event, so everything that I bake, I'm also going to be bringing the apple caramel booze cake there too. So I'm
Just
gonna have
tell me
all
where
that.
the event at. I'm just gonna pull up.
Right.
And just get the cookies at the car show.
But
All right?
just keep the bougies on deck. Don't be giving my bougies to everybody. That's a specific cookie he holds near and dear to my heart. That bougie cookie is crazy.
Okay.
Give me the project cookies. Okay.
I don't know if I have any hood cookies, bro. I don't know if I got no hood cookies.
So Carltaise, I'm gonna bring you up to the screen.
Yeah, I have not forgotten your
Get us up
pie.
to the full screen. I
I
can
already
get
see
a
the look on
number
your face.
2 on Carltaise straight to his face, so he can tell these people where they need to be. And here we go.
All right. You all need to be at
the Empowerment
Temple. I'm trying to think of the edge, right?
I'm the one that been drinking all night. Why you don't know?
Empowerment Temple.
I was about to say
Y'all
it's
know
4702 Primrose Avenue.
Is it 4702?
She said it. I believe it. That settles it.
4702 Primrose Avenue.
They can find it. They can find Melvin. They can find.
Well, you definitely can find Empowerment Temple.
I love it.
At one time, you shot in both places.
I was about to say if you're intoxicated, Carltaise, I can take it over from
I
here.
am not intoxicated.
He hasn't had anything
had
to
a
drink.
drink.
No, I've been drinking.
Look, because he doesn't drink, it seeps through his pores in the air.
You know, he ain't
Stop
drinking
it.
while he's right here.
If he ain't
Come on,
got
let's
it,
get
he
this
might
over.
have no-
Because he doesn't drink,
Might have a little dip in the car.
At the Black of Primrose, and we'll be there at 8 p.m. on Friday, April the 10th. And
April 10th.
And Saturday,
April 11th.
April 11th.
6
at
p.m.
6 p.m.
Okay.
And if y'all can't remember, that's 2 days before my birthday.
Oh, okay.
10th, then 11th.
Okay. Now I am gonna post all of this stuff is in the
Appreciate it.
commercial
It's my
that I
birthday.
posted, but it's also going to be posted on the Grown Man Clique page, and you guys can check it out. And I'll make sure that you'll have the link. The link will be posted after the show in the Grown Man Clique and on my Facebook page. We are getting to the end of the show, and I want to bring up my usual guests that come on and tell us what is going on Wednesday nights with the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast. Please tell them, Grizz.
So every single Wednesday night we have the Sophisticated Grizzly podcast. It starts at 8:15. You can find us on YouTube and on Facebook. And usually we get into some shit, and more shit. So more than likely I'm going to get into some of that this Wednesday as well. So come check us out. And right now over on YouTube, I have my latest Teddy file talking about niche fragrances and which ones I think are masterpieces. So go check that out as well. Thank you, brother.
All right. And also, we had snow today. So you know what? I know y'all saw some ashy knuckles, some ashy elbows, and we have the remedy for that. We have someone who is a master craftsperson
in that kitchen,
and they de-ashify your asses. Miss J. Nicole, tell them how they can de-ashify themselves.
We said thanks for getting off the phone while you're on the podcast. That's what we said. Tell them about your damn butt.
It was important.
Yeah, whatever.
You know I'm a hop, skip, and a jump away. Do not make me make that short walk.
I understand, Griselda. Go ahead.
jamore.com or j.amore on Instagram for all your luxurious body butter needs. I have your body butters, your body scrubs, your shower shells, candles, and air fresheners. And I'm working on a little something, throwing this little goodie bag for y'all, but I gotta stay patient. But in the meantime, in between time, I got a few things left over from Valentine's Day. Come on, because the seasons are about to change, so some things that were available will no longer be available. See me at jamore.com.
All
I
right.
know you could say that for the baby shop and just put it all.
And of course, he's not here, but Poppy Bear is a supporter of the Grown Man Clique show. Right here in the front, right there, is some of his most signature fragrances. Please tell him.
All right,
Yeah,
Vanderbilt.
man. The boy been in the kitchen. I happen to like the Ravens myself.
Let me smell that one.
Yeah. Y'all go ahead.
Yeah,
Have a gander.
Yeah.
He has colognes
That's
and
man, no,
perfume.
that's just
Yeah. So
It don't matter.
cashmere cologne.
Cashmere Cologne.
Yeah. Look
He is
that
a
up.
local.
Instagram, Facebook.
Where I find this at?
Cashmere cologne on Facebook and Instagram. Is that right?
And he's local. Black owned.
Yeah. You can just Poppy the bag.
Poppy the bed. Okay.
PAPI. Right?
Yeah.
You better pull some cash out that pocket.
Yeah.
That cashmere smell good.
Yeah.
And I ain't know no endorsement either, so that's how you know.
Yeah. We don't get paid for this.
Where the cash?
He like
We support
Cashmere
local
is
businesses
the name
on
of the
all
business. It's like
levels.
the Raven. Don't put that
Because-
Raven in your pocket. Don't put
Yeah.
that Raven in your pocket. Don't do that.
So
Listen.
my son-in-law stole my bottle in what was it, 1980?
Listen.
Yeah.
You want to keep your girl? Don't put that on, yo.
I like that shit fine.
Yeah.
That's the Raven?
Yeah.
Did you smell it, Raven?
No, this shit.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. Come on. Stop.
Hello.
Put your fingerprints on the bottle and all that shit.
Hello.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I just don't want to be rude. I want to say good morning to my family back there. I didn't even know y'all was sitting back there until they zoomed in. Good morning.
I know we back here.
Yeah. There ain't that black.
Oh, nah. I mean, I might be. You know, I'm a little ashy too.
But we would like to thank you all for coming into the
For the table, yo. For marketing purposes. Damn.
You can tell it's the end of the show. Everything going haywire now. We were doing so smooth and
This is
so
just a
eloquent,
show.
and now at the end, it's starting to fall apart. So let's get us
Put
off
it
there.
back, Rich.
Camera. I can see you. Right. We got 3 cameras going. All right, go ahead.
Thank you for coming to the Grown Man Clique podcast with me, my boy B-Mave, and my boy Richie Rich, Scott T, and Van Gogh. We're in absentia tonight, but guess what? We would like to thank our guests, Carltaise, our guest Derek, our guest Otis, and Miss Ruby for coming in. And also on the screen, Miss Tamika. Also, my boy Darius Teddy and Jay Nicole for coming in the Grown Man Clique podcast. Thank you so much. We need you to do 3 things. We need you to like, share, and subscribe. That way we can grow and more people will know what the Grown Man Clique is all about. We love our community, we love our people, and we always want to make sure we're supporting everything. Thanks to Michelle, thanks for Sheila for doing what you do to make us look so good on camera. But guess what? It's time for us to go. And
Especially
as we say,
Rich.
Yeah, he needs it. Especially at the end of the podcast, we always say, do good. Do really good. But if you're going to do bad, do really bad so that they know that you meant it. Peace. We out. Have a good evening.
Thanks for watching the Grown Man Clique podcast.